defrost just a little bit before we taste it. We get to taste it too. And we're going to decorate it with some strawberries and some mint leaves. Which will be fun.
I can't believe that we're going to all know how to make that. That is gorgeous.
Now this crust is actually a crust it's like a graham cracker crust. And it's really simple and it's really easy and it's really good. And I'm a very hands-on person, so I like to have clean hands in the kitchen and work with my food, and I just really believe in the more loving energy you put into your food and touching it and connecting with it is that goes into the food as well. And I really believe that you can taste it and heal with it too. So that's all yummy stuff. So the recipe for the crust. So then we have a couple cups of walnuts. We use 1.5 cups oats.
So walnuts.
And this is just organic, whole, rolled oats. And then a pinch of salt. Now this salt is Atlantic salt, and it has special minerals and stuff like that in there. It's kind of good to put a little. And when I say pinch, I literally mean just pinch.
Ooh, wow.
I'm a real, feel the textures and the, so you can see, you can pass that around.
Okay.
And just feel it with your hands, and you can feel it's just kind of like a powder, like a flour. So we just made a flour out of oats and walnuts. Little tiny dribble in there. And then this we'll just pull. So this just adds a little bit of liquid to it. And then you can kind of feel it and see. It needs a little bit more wetness. Because it should be crumbly, but you want it to be able to stick together too. You don't want it too wet. So I'll put a little bit more in there.
What's agave?
This is agave, yeah. Agave syrup. You can use maple syrup. That's probably pretty good. And then it is like a graham cracker crust, so you do want it to be a little bit crumbly. And pour the crust in. The bottom of the pan, just even it out. So then I just put it in the bottom of the pan, and I'm just pressing it evenly, and putting a little lip around the edge to kind of cradle the top of it. And then we are going to do the filling, which is basically avocados, cacao. You can also do it without a little different, with different types of avocado. You can do a pudding with different kinds, and sometimes it'll be totally rich and totally decadent, and other times it'll be a little more watery and actually a little more soothing because it's not so rich. It's kind of fun to just play with the different types of fruit. And I just kind of chopped up the pieces is what I was doing there. It's just kind of making smaller pieces so that it would all just blend in there. And then, let's see, what was about a cup of cacao and a cup of maple syrup. Should do the trick. We got a cup of cacao.
Do you have these recipes written down in here?
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
And then a cup of I get mine at down to earth. I mean, it's expensive. It's like $20 a pound. But since
Did you guys send out an email from Ultimate?
Optimum?
No, Ultimate Foods for ordering foods. Wasn't you guys? Somebody sent me one. I don't know who it was from. And yeah, they sent a big bulk raw food list for all.
And then we'll just put a dash of vanilla, a dash of organic vanilla. It's optional. You can also get a vanilla bean and scrape a little out if you want to be totally raw. You guys get a taste as it's going around. So it's just
beautiful. And it's not that many ingredients.
All it is only 3 ingredients. I didn't put any salt in here, so it's just avocado, maple syrup, and cacao.
Wow.
That's it. Just 3 ingredients. That's
vanilla.
Oh, and vanilla.
Sea salt.
A little tiny.
Would you ever use?
I actually didn't put any sea salt in this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And you didn't put agave in there?
Nope, nope. I mean, sometimes you can. Sometimes I do. If I want to get fancy, I'll put a little, like, if you put different flavors of sweetener in, it kind of adds more of a fuller flavor, you know.
But you have 1 cup of maple syrup.
Raw cacao.
And
It's just, 1 cup of raw cacao, 1 cup of maple syrup, and,
written down,
and avocado. About 4 cups of avocado. And that is it. Oh, and a little dash of vanilla. And that's it.
Actually,
I know, you can eat it like a pudding, which is really good too. So then we'll just spread it out.
This probably looks much bigger.
It is bigger.
10-inch maybe? 5-10.
everyone keep your
Yeah, it is.
And you could
It's a
use
lot
glass too, right?
You can use glass too, yeah. Sure.
Don't cut it out as warm.
And it has to be in the freezer, not the
You're gonna need
fridge.
it for
You can put it in the fridge. I mean, it's kind of hard to slice when it's this consistency because it's like a pudding. So that's why I put it in the freezer, so then you can slice it,
Okay.
and it looks like a pie slice. And that's it for the. You don't want it too sweet because it's kind of nice to have a little not so sweet with the sweet. Tricky way to use a cake decorator. A little Ziploc bag. So basically, you just cut a little tiny itty bitty corner in the bottom of the Ziploc bag, and you pour the. This is just the cashew cream. Just pour some in there. Ziploc it together.
oh,
And this is the fun part, you guys. This is the. So basically, you just move back and forth. Just draw some lines on here, and then just like an icing. It doesn't have to be perfect.
well, there is no perfect with that.
And if you don't get your
To me.
nuts all the way ground up, they could get stuck.
maybe I shouldn't have turned it off.
Well, that's good.
Wow, so that's how you do that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
The artiste at work.
It's the fun part is
So
decorating.
that beats whipped cream by 1,000 miles.
Oh, by 1,000 miles, yeah. Come over here and do this one again.
You know, I mean, people think with chocolate, anything, you have to have whipped cream on it. Well, cashew cream. my
Yeah,
God,
it's
it looks
whipped cream
like cream,
itself.
and yet you're not getting the
So then,
100% cholesterol.
that's basically all we did with the cream. It's just a little tiny bit. You just do a little, and then you just do the same thing with the what do you call it?
Chopstick.
Chopstick. Thank you. Let's call it a
Did you
toothpick.
chill that for just a little bit first? Is that
I just stuck it in the freezer while I was making the cashew cream.
Oh, wow. You do this.
So easy.
Yeah, it's like seriously easy.
That's right. You two can impress your friends at parties.
And what is that?
That's
You
how
have
it
a hair needle?
Oh, what? Oh, it's just a chopstick.
A piece of card.
We sell these for $9.95.
You can get 10. No. So that is our little pie, and then we're going to stick it in the freezer and let it set for a little while. You know, overnight is good. This one's kind of thick. There's a lot of good stuff in it.